A long time ago, in a place far from here, there lived a woodcutter and his young son. The woodcutter was very poor, and his meager livelihood depended on the strong backs of his 4 donkeys, for it was they who carried the firewood to the town marketplace. The 4 donkeys were tended by the woodcutter's son. Each day he fed them, gave them water, and gently brushed their coats. The boy loved them all, but his favorite was the oldest donkey, the one they called Small One. He was neither as large nor as strong as the other 3 donkeys, but Small One was definitely the happiest donkey.
Time to get up. Wake up, Small One. You don't want Father to catch you sleeping again. Kind of stiff, huh? How's that? Better? All right, I'm coming.
The younger donkeys were braying for their breakfast, so the boy carried an armful of hay to the donkey's feeding trough and, bending forward over the trough, spread the hay out for eating. Behind him, Small One eyed the boy's bent form mischievously. Before the boy knew what had happened, Small One had butted him head first into the trough.
So you want to play?
The boy jumped out of the trough and chased after the playful donkey. The 2 ran here and there in the stable, leaping over grain sacks, scattering straw, and even knocking over the donkey's water barrel. Small One liked this game, but it quickly took his breath away.
Well, you better not get tired out.
Come on, son. We have to get to work.
Here, eat your breakfast.
Are those donkeys ready yet?
Coming, Father! Hurry, Small One. Come on.
After the donkeys had eaten their breakfast, the woodcutter and his boy led the animals out of the stable to begin the day's work of gathering firewood. Soon, the 3 younger donkeys were piled high with great bundles of wood. But the boy had seen to it that Small One's burden was just a bit smaller and lighter than the others. When all the wood was tied to the donkeys' backs, the small caravan began the long, hot trek over the dusty road home. About halfway on their journey, they came to a steep hill. The 3 strong donkeys clopped sure-footedly to the top. But Small One, even with his lighter load, wobbled and slipped and finally began to slide backward down the steep grade. Racing down the hill after the sliding donkey, the boy pulled him to a halt, untied the bundle of firewood, and removed an armload of sticks. Small One found it easier to climb the hill now that his load was lighter. In front of him, the boy staggered under his armload of firewood.
Don't you have enough work without doing small ones, too?
Oh, no, Father. It's no trouble at all.
That evening, back in the stable, the woodcutter had a serious talk with his boy.
Son, are you aware that Small One eats as much as the other donkeys?
Well, he has a big appetite.
That's what I'm trying to say, son. He can no longer carry a big enough load to pay for his food.
He's just a little tired today. His strength will come back.
No, he's old, my son. His strength is gone. We can't afford to keep him any longer.
No, Father. You don't mean that.
I'm sorry, son, but tomorrow I must take Small One to town and sell him. He'll bring a piece of silver.
No, Father, no. Can't sell him. Can't.
Please, son. Try to understand. Small One is old. He shouldn't have to work so hard. In the city, he'll have an easier life. You must be strong, my son.
Father,
Yes, son.
please, can I take him?
Very well. You can leave in the morning and be home by nightfall. But understand, Small One must be sold.
Yes, Father. Don't worry, Small One. You won't have to carry those heavy sticks anymore. I won't sell you to just anyone. You'll be someone special. Someone who will feed you and brush your coat and take the burrs out of your tail. There must be such a man somewhere. We'll find a friendly face to be by your side, sharing laughter, sharing tears, just like you and I. We'll find a friendly face who's gentle and true, ever smiling, ever sharing all his love with you. Somewhere there's a special friend, somehow we will find him. Then when we say goodbye, there'll be in my place one who needs you, one who loves you, someone with a friendly face. Good night, small one.
And so, early next morning, the boy and his donkey made their way to the gates of the great walled city nearby. A tall, helmeted guard stopped the boy at the city gate.
Walt! State your business, boy.
I've come to sell my donkey, sir.
I know of a man who is in need of just such an animal. Third shop inside these gates.
Oh, thank you, sir.
The boy led Small One to the third shop. Outside the doorway of the shop, the boy paused to tidy up the little donkey. After all, who would buy a donkey with a droopy ear? As the boy straightened the ear, he said,
Now, don't be nervous. And try and keep him straight, small one.
The two entered the dark shop and looked around. Against one wall was a stall full of frightened animals. In the center of the room were vats of bubbling chemicals, and animal hides hung from the musty walls. And at the back of the shop stood a dark figure grinding a knife on a stone wheel.
Hello? Hello?
Yes? You have a donkey to sell?
His name is Small One.
1 piece of silver.
Will you take good care of him?
I only want his hide, boy. I am the tanner.
The tanner? You want to make leather out of him?
1 piece of silver.
No, I won't sell him. I won't. No, no.
The boy and the donkey ran out of the tanner's shop in terror. They didn't stop running until they were several blocks away. The boy led Small One into the bustling marketplace. Perhaps somewhere among the many colorful stalls, another buyer could be found. But no one was interested in buying a very small donkey with a droopy ear. Suddenly, the boy noticed 3 greedy-looking merchants weaving their way through the marketplace.
Clink, clink, clank, clank, get the money to the bank, telling little stories you can trust. We never ever fail when we go to make a sale. We simply cheat a little if we must.
Small one, small one, small one for sale. 1 piece of silver, small one for sale. Please, sir, would you like to buy my donkey?
No, no, little boy, I will not buy. That's a sorry bag of bones, I fear. I have buyers by the dozens, and their mothers and their cousins. Now take the beast and go away from here. Whoa! Clink, clink, clank, clank, get the money to the bank, telling little stories you can trust. We never ever fail when we go to make a sale. We simply cheat a little if we must.
Small one, small one, small one for sale. 1 piece of silver, small one for sale. Excuse me, would you like to buy my donkey?
No, no, little boy, I will not buy. What a scrawny, undernourished little beast. You will surely realize, since my wife's a healthy size, I think I'd better buy a horse at least.
A horse?
Whoa! Clink, clink, clank, clank, get the money to the bank, telling little stories you can trust. We never ever fail when we go to make a sale. We simply cheat a little if we must.
Doesn't anybody need a donkey?
Come, come, little boy, take our advice. You will never ever find a buyer here. 3 blocks straight ahead.
3 blocks, he said.
You will find a jolly auctioneer. You will find a jolly auctioneer.
An auctioneer?
Yes. Now go away.
So the woodcutter's son led Small One off to find the auctioneer. Sure enough, 3 blocks away he found a large group of people crowded around a wooden stand listening to a finely dressed auctioneer.
Small one, I'm sure we'll find a home for you here. We've got to fix you up. Now try and keep it straight.
What? Only 50 pieces of silver? Are you all blind? This is a magnificent animal. Gentlemen, how can you pass up a bargain like this? I need 55. I must have 55. I won't let this gorgeous creature go for less than 55. 55? 55 is the bid. Thank you, my friend. Now, could I hear 60? 60 would be music to my ears. 60? 60 pieces of silver. Do I hear more? Very well, then. 60 once. 60 twice. Sold to that lucky buyer over there for 60 pieces of silver. Now, gentlemen, this next animal will truly amaze you. A fine steed of great breeding. So rare, so... What? Hey, what? You there, boy. Now, get off there. I have no time for this. Go away, boy, go away.
But please, sir, this donkey's for sale.
Well, this is a horse market, boy. I haven't time to waste on a scrawny donkey.
He's not scrawny. He's a strong donkey. He's gentle and kind and good enough to be in a king's stable.
A king's stable, did you say? Did you hear that, gentlemen? It seems we have the prince of donkeys with us today. the prince. Yes. Take note of this well-muscled animal, the alert stance and deep heart. Come, gentlemen, do not hesitate. Who will start the bidding at 1,000 pieces of silver? But look closely, my friends, and you will observe the sleekest of hides and the tail. This is a tail?
Stop it! Let go of his tail!
I assure you, gentlemen, he is as strong as a bull.
Get off him!
Get up, get up! Move, move!
Get off him! Get off!
Oh, what a donkey! The king's donkey!
When the boy tried to get the fat auctioneer off Small One's back, the auctioneer pushed him roughly away. When Small One saw this, he gathered up all his strength and bucked the auctioneer off his back and into the crowd.
Get that miserable beast out of here! Now, gentlemen, now that we have had our fun and disposed of the king's donkey, I wish to direct your attention to a truly amazing animal all the way from the Byzantine Empire.
I'm sorry, Small One.
By the end of the day, the boy still hadn't found a home for Small One, and he couldn't go home until Small One was sold. The tired old donkey knew there was only one solution. Small One led the woodcutter's son back to the tanner's shop, ready to give up his life to help the boy. But the boy wouldn't stand for it. Even if it meant never returning home, he would not sell Small One to the tanner. So the two of them sat down in an alleyway and cried. Then a shadow fell across them. The boy looked up to see a friendly face.
Tell me, son, are you the owner of this small donkey? I need a gentle donkey to carry my wife to Bethlehem. Is he for sale?
Yes, sir.
What do you call him?
Small One.
Small one? Well, he looks strong enough.
And kind.
I can only offer you 1 silver coin. I know that's very little.
No, that's fine. I just want Small One to have a good home.
Well, my son, he will have. Oh, there. I'll take good care of him.
Goodbye, Small One. Be strong and sure of foot, and follow your new master.
Come along, small one. Come along.
Goodbye.
As Small One was led away by his new owner, he looked back at the woodcutter's son. The boy had kept his promise and had found someone special for Small One. The little donkey smiled, and then with a surge of pride and gratitude, he managed to straighten his bent ear all by himself. And so, Small One carried Joseph's wife Mary on his back all the way to Bethlehem, where she gave birth to a wondrous child named Jesus. Thus, the woodcutter's scrawny little beast of burden did become the king's donkey after all.
Small one, don't look so blue. Somewhere a friend is waiting for you. Someone still needs you to brighten his day. There's a place for each small one. God planned it that way. Time is passing, days are through. Give all you can to one smaller than you. All things living, great and small, each brings a gift that is needed by all. Small one, don't look so blue. Somewhere a friend is waiting for you. Someone still needs you to brighten his day. There's a place for each small one. God planned it that way.